Today on the Topping Show, Bud Light finally fires marketing team involved with the Dillon Mulvaney business blunder. Bud Light also offering a $15 rebate on $15 packs of beer. Tim Dillon leaving YouTube for Rumble. Oshkosh might sell their military division. Google Alphabet stock downgraded by 2 analysts. Starbucks adding 3 new blended frozen drinks to their menu. Biden administration is considering the U.S. ban on selling AI chips to China. The world's largest Buc-ee's opens, and Pepsi debuts Pepsi-infused foods. All that and much more on The Topping Show. Thank you for taking the time to tune in today. Today's episode's Topping Show is sponsored by Topping Technologies. Topping Technologies is an IT value-added reseller and services company with a special proficiency in IT security. Heck, I see the founder released twice today. Gotta say, he's quite handsome and brilliant. He's me, that's the joke. If you're an IT leader or business owner and need a little assistance, you can reach the team at sales@toppingtechnologies.com. Now, going on to the culture part of the podcast, you have Tim Dillon leaving YouTube and plans on going over to Rumble and Twitter. And the reason why? It's not too surprising, censorship, which YouTube could write a book on that since they've done it more than any other platform that I can think of in modern history. Now, Tim Dillon is a really big stand-up comedian, physically he's quite portly, but he's quite entertaining. He's one of the most, I'd say, probably top 20 of current stand-ups in the country, and he does a lot of very entertaining, I think it's a daily podcast where he talks about modern topics, makes a lot of jokes. He's big on the dark humor and the dry humor, which I appreciate. It's a little bit different than what you see on the day-to-day laugh box, some might say. Now, Tim Dillon recently tweeted, quote, "After YouTube has made people sign in to watch the show for the 3rd time, I decided to start uploading the complete podcast to Twitter and Rumble as well. I don't think YouTube is the future of comedy," unquote. Which makes sense. If you have to sign in, it's one of those things where the burden that you put on the end user has to be as small as possible for pretty much every business these days. It's all about convenience. So if you have to go on your phone and you click on his video, if you need to sign in, that's taking extra seconds out of your day when most people are trying to look on how to save and monetize, and, well, not monetize, that's what he's trying to do, but they're actually, well, I guess, no, people are trying to monetize on their day, but you have all these people trying to maximize their time, and then extra steps just kill the process. They're going to go on to another video. And that theory holds out. So since YouTube has started doing that to Tim, his viewership has actually gone down by about half. Because again, people don't want to deal with that. And you're just increasing the burden on the user when it comes to that experience. So I'm not too surprised. He'll probably be a lot more successful on the other platforms. Similar to Joe Rogan, he'll probably post little highlights on YouTube. But again, they just know the future of comedy definitely is on YouTube as they censor it more and more and more. In addition to their political censorship and all the other censorship they load up all together. Don't even get me started on the Second Amendment, where you can't even show a magazine being inserted to the rifle without the video getting demonetized and usually blacklisted as well as permanently deleted in some cases. So there's a reason you've seen a lot less gun content these days. And I don't see that trend turning around anytime soon. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Really appreciate it if you take the time to like, subscribe, and comment. All the feedback is greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone to stay safe and fight the good fight.